So the glue up went successfully. Here's the glue line right there. Glue squeezed down both sides. Let's take a closer look. So there's the glue up. Went perfect. Now we have to address everything else. This is where someone cut in with a knife for a place for some probably rabbit wire at the time to hold the stock on the barrel. Yeah, I know. And so in fixing this, I'm going to try to incorporate that into everything else I'm going to do with this. So I'm just going to sand it down, take off the excess glue, and get it ready for what I have to do in here to repair the mounting situation to keep it on the barrel. So just a bit of cabinet scraper work and some sanding. Okay, I'm going to take a nice sharp chisel, trim off the excess glue. Looking good. And the way that's shaped, I think that was on my hand with a gouge like this. Yeah, I'm going to take a round file and kind of make this curve look uniform. I mean, this groove look uniform, like it was meant to be there. Right. Hey guys, so it's been a couple weeks now. Snow's down, had a head cold, so I didn't get this video out when I wanted to. The last thing you seen was me working on the stock of this shotgun. I did work on the action a bit, but I'm not going to show that because there's hundreds of people on YouTube that know that craft a whole lot better than me. I'm just doing what needs to be done. Just cleaned it up and did a light oiling, making sure all the parts were functional and looked in good condition. Also fixed the forestock, this is a Stevens shotgun 12 gauge, and the forestock is notorious for coming loose and coming off of these shotguns. So did a bit of work on that. I probably should have ordered the original design parts, but I had to do it myself for some reason. We'll see how it works long term. the last couple projects in the shop were this shotgun and my Tuckamore Kyle Norsworthy knife. Both of these things, they have a lot in common actually with the walnut. Um, yeah, I'm very pleased with how both of these latest projects turned out. Well, I'm so happy this shotgun is working. I went in the woods with my father a couple of weeks ago now, I guess, and we fired a couple of rounds, and it was probably the first time he had shot this shotgun since he was 18, 19 years old. You don't know if he can remember if he did it in his 20s or not, which is pretty exciting. It's fully functioning and safe, so it's back in the family. Put it that way. Sometimes old shotguns, old guns, old tools, they get hung up on a shelf and they start rusting, and they fall out of the family's possession, and I think that's a shame. So ever since I thought about getting a possession and acquisition license for owning a firearm, this gun was in my mind to fix because I um, always had it in my mind that it's a shame that it was going the way it was. But it's in great condition now. The stock looks amazing. I still need to do another small coat of boiled linseed oil, but that'll be good to it just looks so great. I'll put a picture up right now. Yeah, so hope you enjoyed our little discussion about the shed. I'm here out in the woods where I like it most, with a shotgun from the family that, without my little tiny workspace, I would have never had the time to work on it. Because if I had to work on it in the house, working on a gun in the house isn't very easy, especially in a small apartment or something like that, or in an urban environment with kids and a family. Not that the gun was dangerous when it's disassembled, but there are like chemicals and gun bluing chemicals and dust and all kinds of stuff, and it takes so many hours. You end up putting it away all the time to have supper and stuff like that, and you can't leave it laying around. So without that tiny shed that I made, I wouldn't have never have gotten projects like this knife and shotgun done, and I wouldn't be out in the woods enjoying them now. So I appreciate your time for watching this video. It's something I kind of wanted to get out there. Carl kept telling me, you should probably do a video on that because there are other guys out there in similar circumstances, I'm sure. And, I spent a lot of hours in that little tiny shed. It feels like an outhouse, but I enjoy it nevertheless. I got some big projects coming up. Working on that lathe right now. I have another knife that I want to work on. Actually, a couple knives I gotta work on, but one is for far distance. I have a Mora blade come. Everybody knows about the Mora knives, the Swedish Mora knives. But I have the blade, just the blade blank come, so I have to make the handle and sheath for it. So that's gonna be a fun little project. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, some great things coming down in the little shop, the little shed. I need to come up with a name for it. This little shop that I have. Yeah. Now that the snow came, it kind of looks a little bit cute out there. I don't know about that. Sometimes it's a little cramped at times, especially with the shotgun when it was fully assembled. It's a little bit long. I know that sounds funny to people, to have a shop so small that a 3 or 4 foot long piece of material seems too long to work with, kind of awkward, but it was. it was awkward to work with, but we got through it. Anyway, I'm gonna give you a closer view of the knife. Here's the knife. I probably already showed it before in a previous video, but no harm in showing it again. It's fantastic. I love this knife. In the making, right before I made this video, Carl just came out with his Islander series, and man, that's a nice knife design too. So, kind of, man, everything he produces has been so nice looking, and I can appreciate the design in each one, I think. But this is a fantastic knife. I've been really enjoying owning it. Carl definitely has my endorsement. I know I'm biased because he's a friend of mine and we talk about it all the time, but give an objective opinion on this knife, it's great. It really is. It's a carbon steel, so you have to know what you're doing. Carbon steels take a little more maintenance. That's why stainless steels have gotten so popular. But for a knife guy, a guy into knives, a carbon steel will last all of his life, generations down. That's all that we ever had. But this is a beautiful knife. Can't deny that. And it's named a Tuckamore. And I think we're in a pretty good environment this morning to be showing it off. The colors match and everything. So I hope you have a good day. I'm going to get back to my walk. Maybe I'll see a rabbit. Maybe I won't. Probably won't. Damn nice, yeah.